You hit me in the same spot here twice.
Yeah.
Like that. Gotta get the van brace.
And fighting's kind of it's not the main part of the SAA, but it's like the flashy thing that you do.
That's right. I mean, I was one mob that goes to this year. I can't see people.
You're gonna roll the head out, get the blade in the way. I just haven't got that mechanic yet. Yeah. It's going.
They do but it's not real what they do. It's like it's all coordinated.
Yeah, it does. It really does.
Yeah, it's rubbish.
Yeah.
That's
Oh yeah, it's rubbish.
I'm sure it will look fancy.
Oh, it does. It does look very flash, but of course the mundane people have no idea that it's bullshit. I mean, when it comes to a fencing fight, they ain't going to do that sort of stuff. You know, like guy's going to go.
Everything about that for me was trying to, like, I tend to come this way with that, I feel forward, and I'm like, no, that has to be back, so that's the defense. This is the, no, this is it. This has to be his defense. So
I think a lot of companies, if they saw this,
try to throw that
well,
on
that's the thing,
side
when we
a
come
few
to
times. Just trying to get the mechanic right, because it's,
that's the main thing that everybody comes standing around and look at, is the guys fighting. You know?
Oh yeah, it's flashy and crazy. It looks
Noisy.
oh yeah.
it's crazy dangerous, even though it's not.
Inadequate in the skill, yeah, it's definitely some kind of laser show. Some sort of light show. It's probably something like
The
the
thing I suppose is most attractive for SCA is that we are multi-purity and Abby, we get no opportunity to do that, to show what our real most interesting thing is, and I think people that come to Abby and they see us doing Elizabethan, and that's just not a lot of people's cup of tea. Yeah, you know, it's very expensive. and a lot of people aren't really massively interested in that period. You know?
And with Elizabethan, you've got to be really interested to do it, I feel like, because it's like a lot of work.
Oh, well, clothes are. Yeah, I mean, I did my first, this year, you know who Glennis is, don't you?
Yes.
So, huge. I'm eventually getting there with my sewing skills. And this was the first time where I three-quarters sort of like made my own garb. But it took 6 or 7 months.
I believe that.
And it was simple. It was simple. It wasn't anything. It was just the underdress. I gave it up with my skills. Until then, I had done 200 on his codpiece. But yeah, it was just a simple black overcoat and a silk underdress and some really cool detachable sleeves that were made of this beautiful silk brocade.
depth and range, which look really good.
Of course, it's got all disgusting.
You almost find each other's shields more so than each other's.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, why? Think about the amount of grass here, and it's all black. There was not one ounce of green grass anywhere. And that was like, they started on the Friday, they had this family fun day. By the end of Friday, the place was already looking pretty disgusting. Like every time you stepped anywhere, sort of like, you know, you ran risk of like going missing. Because there were just such thick mud that your shoes stuck in the mud.
I'm glad for people getting into the stuff.
Right, for me,
Well,
it's not just that, it's the length, dragging around all in the mud. His boots, he's got a beautiful pair of boots that he got from America, $600 Australian, right? Beautiful pair of boots, and they were just absolutely caked in mud. Like, as in like the rim around the sole was just like, I just sat there and I was chipping my...
Yeah, I've got one dress, a single one with a tray on it, and I only pull it out when I think I'm going to be cool enough to before, because it's just not worth washing, you know, like white underlay.
Yeah, well luckily, as I said, my overcoat was black, and that was the thing that mostly happened, even though I was like picking it up all the time. It's still like all the main part around the hem was just coated in mud. And there was this horrible bug going around in Abby's. He got so sick, like, and this was by about midday. By about midday, he was like, I'm feeling really ordinary, Mum. Lay down we had tents out the back, sort of in the non-period area. He had to go lay down there. Go back to Sunday. It's like a cross between the flu and gastro.
And the heat wouldn't have helped with myself either.
Let's put it this way, it takes a lot for him to go down. He's played a hockey grand final twice. Very, very sick. It takes a lot for him to go out of a commitment. That's the way I raised him.
Yeah. I'm a bit the same. I have a habit of thinking, oh no, I'll take a couple of passes and then
Well, it's also sort of like when we put the effort into Abby, you know, you sort of don't want to, you don't want to sort of like give up right again.
yeah.
Tell the truth, Abby really sucked this year. Oh, they knew that it was going to be bad weather, and they did nothing to accommodate the people for it. There was no place for people to go shelter. There was no place for people to sit down. The place was absolutely, as I said, caked and none. And a lot of the food vendors had backed out from the previous year. There were queues in excess of close to 2.5 hours for food. Yeah, it was ridiculous. I've heard like a lot of vendors have now backed out of that because it's just getting too jolly expensive.
Makes sense, but it is, that's a bit of a shame because I haven't had a chance to go yet.
Huh? It's $45 for one for a day ticket.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't call it $45 worth.
Because you have to pay extra for the dance as well, don't you?
I've done a couple of that thing.
I mean, the thing is that they're also focusing a lot more on like having certain like markets and vendors rather than they're starting to out reenactors. It's becoming more like the American. That's what it's becoming like. They really have so many photos of like the mundane people coming like this sort of shit.
Yeah.
They really do, and I really find that offensive. We are reenactors that spend a lot of money and do a lot of hard work and time to do genuine like garb, and they're taking a photo of Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah, I feel like Red Kent fairs can be fun and stuff, but it kind of has to be a separate thing. Because that's...
Well, it's got to be all the bums and seats.
Fair enough.
It's got the very natural way. Because you know that we actually started.
Makes sense, yeah.
Yeah, we did.
I have seen like Red Fair people complaining that people at SCA don't appreciate it. So it's like,
We're
it's kind of not...
historical reenactment. understand that you love your stuff, right? But we are historical.
And it kind of like ruins the immersion.
It's like when someone says to me, "Oh, you do laughing." Go to hell.
Oh my god, somebody asked me
I'm
that
going
and
to
I was
stab
like,
you.
no.
Right. There's a level at which we are, but you have to talk about the history.
Look, and again, good on them if they love laughing. But
They're different things.
what don't you understand about historical reenactment?
I need someone.
We are the Society for Creative Anachronism. It's in the name.
Yes. I need somebody who's knuckles.
Huh?
I need strong knuckles.
Is this what?
To put there and press hard.
That's what we're doing.